In this video, we're going to discuss the 7 tasks you should stop doing manually. Most people use AI as a tool. The smartest professionals use AI as a system. There's a big difference. A tool helps you when you remember to pick it up. A system works whether you remember or not. Using AI occasionally can save minutes. Automating entire workflows can save hours every week. Think about it this way. If a task takes you 30 minutes and you do it 5 times a week, that's over 2 hours gone every single week on something that could run in the background without you. The best part, many of these automations require little to no technical experience. You don't need to write code. You don't need a computer science degree. Most of these can be set up in an afternoon using tools that already exist. In this video, I'll show you 7 AI-powered tasks you should automate right now to reclaim time, reduce repetitive work, and focus on higher value activities. Let's get started. Task number 7, email triage and prioritization. Email is one of the biggest productivity drains in modern work. Many professionals spend several hours each week sorting messages, identifying priorities, and deciding what needs attention. Picture your inbox first thing Monday morning, 50 unread messages. Some are urgent, some are spam, some are newsletters you forget you signed up for. Sorting through that manually every single day adds up fast. AI can automatically categorize incoming emails, identify urgent requests, summarize long threads, and flag messages that require action. Instead of manually reviewing every message, AI helps you focus only on what truly matters. It can label a client complaint as high priority. It can push a newsletter to a read later folder. It can condense a 40-message thread into 3 bullet points, so you know exactly what happened without scrolling for 10 minutes. The result is less inbox stress and more productive time. Task number 6, meeting summaries and action items. Meetings generate valuable information. Unfortunately, they also generate a lot of forgotten information. How often have you left a meeting only to realize nobody remembers the action items? It happens constantly. 5 people leave the same call with 5 different memories of what was decided. AI meeting assistants can automatically record conversations, generate summaries, identify decisions, and assign action items. They can pick out who said they'd handle the budget review. They can note the deadline someone mentioned in passing. They can even flag open questions that never got answered. Instead of spending time taking notes, everyone can focus on the discussion itself. After the meeting ends, the documentation is already done, sitting in your inbox or your project tool before you've ever closed your laptop. Task number 5, research and information gathering. Research is necessary, but collecting information manually can be incredibly time-consuming. Think about researching a competitor, a new market, or a potential vendor. That used to mean opening a dozen browser tabs and reading for an hour just to find 3 useful facts. AI can gather information from multiple sources, summarize findings, identify trends, and highlight important details. It can pull pricing information from several company websites and lay it out side by side. It can scan recent industry news and tell you what's actually changed. It can turn a stack of PDF reports into a single page of key takeaways. Instead of spending hours reviewing dozens of websites or reports, you can quickly understand the key points and spend your time making decisions rather than collecting data. Task number 4, recurring reports. Many professionals create same reports every week or every month. Sales reports, project updates, status reports, performance summaries. The process is often repetitive. Gather data, format information, write conclusions, repeat. Every month it's the same routine. Pull the numbers, drop them into a template, write 2 paragraphs explaining what happened, send it off. It rarely changes, yet it still eats up an afternoon. AI can automate much of this workflow by collecting information, organizing findings, generating summaries, and producing draft reports. Connect it to your data source once and it can pull the latest numbers, notice what moved up or down, and draft a narrative section for you, leaving you to review and adjust rather than start from a blank page. What once took hours can often be reduced to minutes. Task number 3, content repurposing. Creating content is time-consuming, but failing to reuse content is a missed opportunity. AI can transform a single piece of content into multiple formats. A webinar becomes blog posts. A podcast becomes social media content. A report becomes email newsletters. A YouTube video becomes short-form clips and summaries. 1 hour of recorded content can realistically become 5 or 6 pieces of usable material, a blog post, a handful of social captions, a short video clip, a newsletter blurb, all pulled from the same source instead of being created from scratch each time. Instead of creating everything from scratch, AI helps maximize the value of content you've already produced. Task number 2, calendar scheduling. Scheduling meetings seems simple until you're coordinating multiple people, time zones, and competing priorities. The back and forth communication often consumes more time than the meeting itself. Does Tuesday work? Not for me. How about Thursday? Thursday's tight, maybe Friday morning. 5 emails later, you've spent more time scheduling than the meeting will even last. AI scheduling assistants can identify availability, suggest meeting times, send invitations, and manage rescheduling automatically. They can check everyone's calendar at once, account for time zones automatically, and send the invite without you touching your calendar app. This eliminates unnecessary administrative work and creates a smoother experience for everyone involved. Task number 1, workflow automation across applications. This is where AI becomes a true productivity multiplier. Most people use separate applications that don't communicate effectively. Information lives in one system. Tasks live in another. Documents live somewhere else. AI automation platforms can connect these systems and create automated workflows. For example, a form submission can create a task. A task can generate a document. A document can trigger an approval process. An approval can generate a notification. Entire workflows can happen automatically with minimal human involvement. Imagine a new client fills out an intake form. That single submission creates a project in your task manager, drafts a welcome document, routes it to your manager for approval, and pings the client once it's signed off without a single person copying and pasting information between tools. This is often where the biggest time savings occur, not because a single task is automated, but because entire processes are automated. Bonus automation, personal knowledge management. Here's one more automation that's becoming increasingly valuable. Personal knowledge management. Most professionals collect information but struggle to organize it. You save an article, you bookmark a video, you screenshot a useful post. 6 months later, none of it is findable. AI can automatically summarize articles, categorize notes, extract insights, and make information easier to find later. It can tag a saved article by topic, pull out the 3 key points, and file it somewhere you'll actually find it again, instead of it disappearing into a bookmarks folder you never open. Instead of losing valuable information, you create a searchable knowledge system that grows over time. Think of it as building a second brain powered by AI. The biggest productivity gains don't come from using AI once. They come from building systems that allow AI to work continuously in the background. Start small, choose one repetitive task, automate it, measure the time saved, then move to the next workflow. Over time, these small improvements compound into significant productivity gains. What starts as saving 20 minutes a week on email triage turns into hours back every month once you've automated 3 or 4 of these processes. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Knowledge Forge. We publish practical content on AI tools, productivity systems, automation workflows, and digital skills that help you work smarter in an increasingly AI-driven world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.